Hi, foodie friends, and welcome to Chef's Recipe Spotlight with Jessica Ann, where we love to do what we do best, and that is talk and talk about food. We are so excited to share our culinary creation of the day, a flavorful feature. It maybe deserves a discussion if just to get you out of your weekend breakfast rut, and that is breakfast pizza. So, this recipe is special because it basically lets you take the deliciousness of pizza, but puts it to use in with all of these different breakfast ingredients. It's so much fun. My kids love it. It is great to make on the weekend because it does take a little while. It takes about 30 minutes to actually cook. So it's like if you're letting your kids help like I do, it's going to take you about an hour to make it. But it's so much fun. It's very hands-on. You really can't mess it up. And the kids love it. They love taking pride in it. They love eating it, and it tastes phenomenal. So here we go. It's also good for brunches. Great for brunches. Okay, so the beauty of this pizza is instead of using pizza crust, although you totally could use a pizza crust if you wanted to, I use crescent rolls, like refrigerated, buttery, delicious, flaky crescent rolls. So you're going to preheat the oven to 375 and get out a pizza tray or a cast iron pan or something that you could put these crescent rolls in. The deal here is, and this is why I don't use a pizza stone, is you're going to need to like build it, and it's hard to transfer it the base and the thing from point A to point B, especially because it's going to have raw egg in it and it gets a little wobbly. So I really do like using an actual pizza tray or a cast iron pan. You're going to take those strips of crescent roll, put the little narrow tip in the middle, and then unroll them out, pinch them together so that it makes a full crust. You need to make sure that you have a rim on it. Okay, this is the very important part, at least a half an inch, because it's got to hold all of the fixins in the center. Okay, so here you're going to have already cooked off some breakfast sausage cooked and crumbled and some bacon cooked and crumbled. And you're also going to need shredded hash browns. You can get the fresh ones, that's fine. They're a little bit more expensive, but you could also get the frozen ones a little bit cheaper. Just make sure they're thawed ahead of time. They're so thin. If you just set them out on the counter for a little while, a little close to the stove, they'll totally thaw out, or throw them into the microwave real quick. Anyway, so spoon your 1 pound of breakfast sausage, half a cup of the bacon, the cooked and crumbled bacon, and 1 cup of frozen shredded hash browns into the the crust, okay? And it's going to be all in there. And it doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to look pretty. Okay. And then top that with about 1.5 cups of Colby Jack cheese. This is one of those areas where you could use the five S's and totally switch it up and use a different type of cheese. Cheddar, you could do kind of a fromage, kind of a clean out the cheese drawer type of thing, or you could get something a little bit smoked or get fancy and go for like manchego. Okay, so set that aside, and in a medium bowl, get 4 large eggs, fourth a cup of whole milk. I do like using whole milk for this. This is not the time to be counting calories. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of fine sea salt, and 1/8 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Okay, whisk that all together. It doesn't need to be perfect either. And then pour it right on over all of the breakfast meats and the hash browns. This is why you made that rimmed crust, to keep all of the eggs in. Okay. Okay, go ahead and put that in the oven, 25 to 27 minutes. You want the edges to be golden brown. You want the eggs to be set. Okay, allow it to rest for about 5 minutes. If you want to top it with chives, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You could also use sour cream or creme fraiche. My kids, of course, love some ketchup on it because they're kids and they're absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I hope you give this a try. It's great for Sunday brunch or Saturday morning. And please, please, please get your kids involved. It's a lot of fun and it's totally hands-on. Okay. As always, we wanted to give you some culinary inspiration. I'd love to hear your thoughts, comments. If you try it, I want to know about it. Send me pictures of your kids making breakfast pizza. Leave it in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe to Chef's Recipe Spotlight wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Okay, from my kitchen to yours, have a fabulous day.